came to study aviation management. Well, to be honest, I was interested with the aviation part when I was in the high school, even before. So and that's the reason why I came to study in the United States. Then I started with aviation management after finishing 2 years in studying the language by itself, which took me like, this is the average time actually for the international students who came from non-English speaking country. So I started the aviation management, and once I finished the first year, I felt that I need to fill my desires, of learning more about the field of aviation. So that's why I changed to the aviation maintenance side, and I felt, getting with this position, with this double major, I felt there's a lot of I get a lot of knowledge for this field, and I felt small. I mean, I felt it's a lot of information to know, and it would be a lot of thing that it would be helpful for you as a maintenance, or with the maintenance side, even the operations by itself.
Okay.
Mhm.
So why are you interested in this position,
Uh,
this internship?
well, I need the experience, and learning by itself is not enough. So I need to apply to what I have learned before, and this is where the time where you really learn. Actually, I feel, you have the keys, but you have to get to the lock to open the keys and open, the future of your career. And with the internship, I feel I need it, and somehow to improve myself, to know where I should learn more and how to develop my skills. So that's the general speaking why I wanted, and I think it would be the best thing in my life actually to develop myself more than even learning, the double majors.
Okay. What personal qualities would you bring to the position?
Personal qualities. So, do you mean the characteristics?
Yeah.
So, I mean, being an international that have learned me a lot. Being alone in the country that you don't have your family, it just shaped some characteristics in myself. So, I'm kind of like motivating to learn anything new, even in the aviation side or even outside of it. And I like to get, sometimes a challenge and the problem solving, and then resolving the problems. And that's where I think the most interesting part that I see in the aviation side, learning new thing every day and facing new problems, and then you have to solve it. And every day is different day. So that's why I'm interested.
Okay. What do you think is the most pressing issue in aviation today? Issue or topic? What's the most important thing going on?
Well, I would say it's the safety part. The life of people is very important, and there's always a way to decrease the risk of the procedures. So this is where I think where the maintenance side can apply for. You can increase the safety side, and I'm willing to study the aviation safety in the master. So I hope that those together shape the main goal, which is the receiving the maintenance side.
Okay. What motivates you? Achievement, money, recognition, pride, something else?
Well, I think everything will, make you proud of yourself. You would want to achieve it. Achievement is very important, and the most important thing I think in my life is to be successful. And being successful, that include the prize and making enough money for living, and even the success in your field, being the best in your part, and so that's what motivates me all the time, like trying to be the best, and that's what I hope to. As long as I worked hard with it, I'll achieve it one day.
Okay. Would you characterize yourself as a team player?
Yes. I think we are team player in everyday life. We can't say that we can be alone or do something alone. We have to be in team, even when driving in the road or flying with the people or any activity that you do, even in the classroom and being with the teacher and the students. You are part of the team, and if you can't be a part, uh, you can't continue the life.
Okay. Let's say that an angry coworker approaches you in an offensive, almost verbally abusive manner. How would you handle that situation?
Well, first of all, I would try to communicate with him as much as possible. Try to understand why is he angry and what is the reason for it. If he doesn't have like a reason for it, and we can't handle the situation, I would definitely call the police or the police department or anyone for the safety of me and the safety of him too. But we can continue the conversation with having the safety ensured.
Okay. Describe an example of how you've handled pressure in the past.
In the past. Well, I like to write actually once I get the pressure. The only feeling that I feel it's decreasing that pressure is by writing. So, for example, if I go through the process that hard to do, or I have a lot of thoughts that I don't want to forget, and I feel there's a lot of pressure on me, I just try to write and try to make a plan for each moment. And that's why I feel that I can handle the things. Once you write it, you have a plan for it, so you go by your plan. You don't have to get the pressure for it, because you're already like following a specific plan for it. That would help you a lot, I guess, and make you organized. You don't want to forget, or under the pressure, you forget the main focus and you start to focus on other detailed stuff.
Okay. Do you feel you'd be able to interact with colleagues and customers from diverse backgrounds and value systems?
Yeah, yes, of course. I'm one of them right now. I'm really diverse, from different country, from different culture. Everything is different, and I feel very okay with it. I enjoy it sometimes. Being different is adding more colors for the picture. So, being all the same would make the environment less, I would say less communicated, because if you are all the same, there's no different, there's no different in thinking, or even the thoughts that we have to solve the problem with. We can't do, I would not say can't, but we would not be able that much to change the stuff if we are not diverse. We need diversity.
Okay. What do you consider to be your most significant accomplishment?
Well, I would say if I get the job, I get the internship, yes, of course, would be the most important, the most important thing I might get.
What is your greatest weakness?
Well, there's no person without a weakness. We are human, and we are not equal. So I feel the weakness that I have is I'm really detailed, and I'm not sure. I also like the perfection more than the normal. So that could make me in trouble sometimes, or make the time getting to the things and spending more time on it. But I'm trying to handle it. I already followed a plan how to manage this, I would not say issue, but you don't want to make it more than what it is. So I'm having a plan that I found on the internet to how to control myself and get the attention that they need.
Okay. Who are your role models and why?
My role model. The person who I really like, and I think he's perfect in the leadership, he's not related to the aviation side. He's the president of Turkey, Erdogan, and especially after the things that happened, I would not include the politics, but I mean, what happened is a big issue for the country, and the way he handled it, that shows like a very strong leadership and high confidence, and he worked a lot to get the confidence from the people before that. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they support him, even if that might take their life. Whether we like the way he thinks or his political view of point, but I mean he did successful with the point of getting the confidence of the people. They feel he is the right president, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel if I am a manager in the maintenance and I get somehow of the same leadership skills that he have, I might be a better person with controlling the people, and they're still happy with me, and this is a very important point.
Okay. What is the last non-aviation book you've read?
A non-aviation book. Well, I'm really interested in the books that include the successful